Let me change this shit. All right, the stream is up, Case. Do you need a link to it? Can't believe you didn't follow me on YouTube. I feel so fucking betrayed right now, Case. What the fuck? Let me change this shit. What the fuck, girl? Okay. There we go. This is the stream right now. Okay. First thing is grid, right? Let me just leave. And I will invite you. You're probably already in a group, aren't you? Yeah, you need to leave the group because I have to have another person to show. Alright. Here we go. You're watching the stream? Okay, here we go. So to fix SCADA, to fix grid and the way it looks. Interface. Add-ons. And you go to grid. General settings. And the thing that you want to see is layout. You see, you have all of these shits here. You have all of these layouts here. And the thing that I do is I go down to RAID 25 layout. I press test and it shows me all the bars. You see? It shows me all the bars. And you can move this, you can do whatever you want with it. You can put it somewhere else if you want to. I prefer to keep it here because you know that I heal sometimes. So it's very useful for me to have it in the center. Just fucking annoying. Okay, there you go. When you're done fixing it, press test again and it's going to just show you what you have. You can also do this with arena layout or something, see? All of these work. All of these work. I just want to have it here. You can move it, you can do whatever you want. On general, where is that thing? This is the way the bars look. Look at my name right now, yeah? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can put everything. Like, this is the way the bar is going to look. I prefer armory because it's just one solid line, you know? There's no there's no textures like this piece of shit like glaze, grid. Look at this pearl, for example. This is from Xpearl. This is the most garbage thing ever. It looks like camouflage. Do you see it? Like, it has colors. It has... Fuck that shit. I just want clean, beautiful text. So I go armory. I have to select the names. So I can go here and I can select something else like expressway. Let's do a reload UI. And you're going to see that the names... The font, the way the writing is, should change. Let's see. Come on. Boom. Changed. There you go. So this is about grid. That's how you fix it. That's how you put it wherever you want. Now, about focus. You need to know about focus, right? Case, are you there or did you DC? Okay. About focus. You see, let me just show you my full grid because this is how I set up things. So I'm going to go to layout and I'm going to go test 25 so you can see how big this shit is and where I can put shit. I selected you. I want to put you on focus. Yeah? I can do this. Wait, not this. I just type /focus. And this is where the focus is going to be. This is where I set it up. So this is my target. This is my target. I didn't put names on this because I was always going to select a boss. So I don't care. I know it's Maragar. I don't need to read the name. All I need is the total health and the percentage and his buffs. And his buffs, right? This has a name, the target of target, because I need to know if he's attacking me as a tank, if he's attacking someone else. If I lost aggro, who is he going to go for? So I have to have the name here, right? Like on Deathbringer, when we change tanks, I need to know that the other tank taunted off of me when I get mark. Yeah? So this has a name. And this is my focus right here. Yeah? This is where I set up things as a DPS mostly, so I can still living bomb things like Professor when I'm DPSing the oozes. Oh, and this is the cast bar. I put the cast bar... Okay, the cast bar for my target. The cast bar for my target is in the middle. See? This is my cast bar for my target. This is where you're going to see the abilities of the boss. Frost Breath, everything. Summon beasts, summon raging spirits, you know, when Lich King summons spirits and shit. It's right in the center so you can see it. You can also see the cast bars of other things. I didn't care about the focus, by the way, because the target of target is always going to be a player. I don't give a shit what he's casting. It's not my business, you know? Now, I don't have buffs and debuffs for my target of target. The reason for that is bigwigs. So bigwigs has messages here. Yeah. These are the normal things. Let me give you an example. Summon Shambling is going to be in 5 seconds. When it gets to under 5 second cast time, it's going to be moved here for emphasis. And when it's up, it's going to appear here as a message. See? Boom. That's an example. Okay, look like this, see? So whenever, for example, the tank on Deathbringer gets the mark on him, it's going to say right here. I don't need to see his debuffs here. I'm going to see it right here, and I'm just going to taunt off him. And that's it. Yeah? Let me give you some more tests, just in case. So all of these, when they're over 5 seconds, they're going to be regular bars. As soon as they're under 10 seconds, they're going to move here. And I'm going to see, oh, Shambling is about to come. It's with a red thing, you know, look, oh my god, it's going to happen. And then when they happen, they're going to be right here. Boom. All right. Now, if you want to modify the way ElvUI works, yeah, and this one is going to show up here. Boom. There you go. If you want to modify the way ElvUI works, it's a bit complicated. All right. Let me show you the quick thing. These, all of these, are unit frames. They're not nameplates. They are unit frames. These are nameplates. And I have another add-on for this, which is why they look so thin and nice. And see, like a red for you know, aggressive, green for friendly. These are unit plates. So if you want to change these things, you go to unit frames. You go to player frame. Simple thing here, how big you're making it. You can make it bigger, smaller, you can do whatever you want here. And you can also type it if you don't want to do a lot of it. Boom, 180. There we go. This is for the text. You can put it wherever you want. The only problem is, case, you have to do all of this, modify every single bit of information the way you want it to. It takes a bit, but then you can do something very sexy, which is you configure just this one, for example, your player frame here, and then you go to target frame and you just copy from, and you select player frame, and now this one is going to look like your target frame. So it's actually not a lot of work to do. Okay? You just have to fix one of these, and then target frame, target frame, focus target, whatever. You can just copy from whatever you did before, and they're all going to look the same. All I did is I want to have the portraits on the left here, on on the focus, and here, and I wanted to have them on the right because, you know, I like it to look nice, you know, look like it's symmetrical. Okay. That's how you change these things. These things, I can give you the add-on for these things, for these bars. Let me give you an example. Hold on. I'm going to get aggro on something and you're going to see what happens. Because I need these nameplates, the small ones, to be active. Yeah. Let's go. Let me just attack something real quick so you see what happens. When you install the add-on, it's called tidy plates. And it also comes with something called plate buffs. And I'm going to show you what I see. So I go next to this mob. It's aggressive. It has a red bar, right? I put a dot on it. And all of a sudden, it's orange. And these things that you saw on top are its buffs. My debuffs on it, sorry. See? So now I know it's slowed, and I know I have Living Bomb on it. And I know that it has aggro on me because it's orange. You can change the color to whatever you want. For example, on tanking, I have a blue if I lose aggro. See? And I have red if I have aggro on it. So it's very easy to tell which mob I lost aggro to. But this is the unit frame from ElvUI. Yeah, which is completely different. Okay. Now you asked me something about spells. You want to heal with grid, yes? Okay. The way you heal with grid is like this. You go to macro. Look, some of my druid macros. And you use a command like this. Now, it's going to show you what the spell is. Yeah. The show tooltip shows what spell it is. Like if I put it here, it doesn't show me because I'm not a druid right now. But if you put your mouse button on it, it's going to show you what it does, what it is. Wild growth, rank, how much it costs. And you see that I have here target mouse over help. Mouse over means that if you cast something while something is on your cursor, yeah, it's going to cast on him. It's only going to cast if it's a helpful person. So if you try to cast wild growth on a mob like this guy right here, it's not going to work because it's an enemy. I, for example, have this. Mouse over. Target mouse over, no dead, living bomb. Yeah? So what this does is, I have this macro. I'm not going to select the mob. So I'm not going to select it. You're not going to see the nameplate here. But if I put my mouse over and I press it, it still does it because the target is on my mouse cursor. Yeah? That's how it works. And all you have to do is you have to make the first part, the show tooltip, at mouse over, help. You just have to do it with every single spell that you have. For example, you do it with rejuvenation, yeah? And once you do it with rejuvenation, 1 second, let me just take all of this shit off for a second. So I go back to 25, test. All right. So whenever I want to do something, I just mouse over it, press my spell, and it works now. And that's how you do it with mouse over macros, yeah? That's how it works. That guy's dead. Alright. That's how it works. You can change the way these things look, the unit frames. It just takes a bit of time. Like, look, for example, my target of target is kind of fucked up, and I don't like it. Let's go to ElvUI, see what happens. So my player frame was not 100 and... was it 180? Let's go to 200, see what happens. No, it's too much. So it was 180, yeah? I'm going back to 180. My target frame should still be 180. My target frame should still be 180. Yeah? I just need to... But I don't like the fact that, for example, the mana here, I can't read it, you know? It's over the portrait. So I go back to ElvUI. Target, because this is what it is. I go to power, which is runic, rage, energy, mana, whatever. And this one has to be 0. But this one, a bit like this. So I moved it a bit like this, so I can still read it, so it's not over the text. This is what you have to do. You have to select every bar, and you have to put things there so you see them easier, okay? That's all you have to do. You only have to do this once, because after you do it, you have a profile here, like Intocabile. Yeah, this is my profile right here. And all you have to do is you go to another character, drop down, select the one profile that you fixed. Yeah, all you have to do. You just have to do this shit once. It's annoying, but just do it once. There you go. So you just go to every other character. Let's say that you fix Case, your druid. You go to Goldex, select profile, and that's it. And it's going to look just like this. One more thing that I have to show you is this. Where is it? /MoveUI. Oh my god, Eric, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this is, but I appreciate it. Mai avem? Ai dreptate. Okay. All I'm interested in, this is where you move things. Up, down, left, right. Yeah? This is the anchors. The red dots show you that everything is in the center. My target cast bar is in the middle, like I said, because I want to see like Frost Breath from Sindragosa in the middle. And you can move all of these wherever the fuck you want. Just do it like this. Whatever. And if you want to be specific, you can also write like -280, and it's going to put it right there. Okay? I don't need PvP. I don't need a lot of these things at all. If you have a pet, like if you have a Shadow Priest or a Hunter, this is the pet. This is the pet cast bar. You can put it somewhere like around here. Yeah, so you see what your pet is doing. You can put it here. You can put it here. You can put it wherever you want. I don't care about mirrors, so I disable them. This is the mirror timer, so I know when my mirrors are about to run out. I don't give two flying fucks about that. This is the loot, which is in the center, as you saw. And you just put everything here. This is the boss frame. Like, when you see, when we go to council, it shows me the health of every single boss in the council, all 3 of them here, like Blizzard does. This is the bag. It grows like this, upward. So it starts here and it goes like this. And that's it. I even moved the tooltip here because... Oh, and once you're done, by the way, once you're done, lock. And that's it. I moved the tooltip. You see where my tooltip is? So if I hover here, my tooltip is here. Because it used to come right on top of here, on the corner, and people couldn't see the absorbs and stuff. Like on Lich King, I had absorbs and healing, and whenever I looked at someone, it covered this, and I don't like that. No, yeah, I know, but it's very easy to move. You just /MoveUI. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, like this. And you just find the tooltip, and you just move it wherever the fuck you want, right? Boom, you're done. That's it. Take it, move it, put it somewhere. and you're done. And now it's not going to cover anything anymore. See? One more thing. Look at what it says. Khalil. It shows my guild, but it also shows me my rank in Khalil. So this add-on can check to see everybody's ranks. So you can see who's an officer in a guild, who's an alt, who's a trial, who's a test, everything. And I like this. You know, I just go around people and I whisper them, "Hey man, nice rank. You're an officer in that guild," and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? How did you know that?" That's how it works. And this is how you customize everything. You have to make mouse over macros for your grid. But once you're done with it, it's very easy to heal. It's very easy to do everything, yeah? You can also select players like this, see? So when I select, there's a white border around. But you don't need to if you want to heal. All you have to do is put your mouse over and just cast. If you have any more questions, Case, I'll be right here. I'm gonna just eat and mute myself for a sec. What add-on names, Case? What are we talking about now? Which one? This is grid. This is ElvUI. And this shit, these things, are tidy plates. Which ones do you want? Okay, tidy plates. No problem. No problem. Tidy plates. I'm going to make I'm going to give you an email like I did last time. And plate buffs. There's 2 add-ons that I have. By the way, not 1 add-on. One of them is just for the bar. The second one is for the buffs on top of the bar. Alright, let me send this to you on Facebook. And of course, Facebook doesn't let me send you anything, so it might be that you have something there. I don't even know. Like, you're preventing me from sending you things on Facebook, but that's fine. There we go. Yeah, it could be a privacy setting. It's fine. Whatever. We're gonna fix it. And now let me try to fix things for you. Once you put them in, you go to Interface, Tidy Plates, and you select these. Neon Tank, Neon DPS. Because this is what makes them look so nice for me. Like the thin line here. The way it looks like here. Yeah, the thin line. You can select this, but I'd rather you do it. Because if you don't select it, this option makes it so when there's like 60 mobs, instead of having all of the nameplates together, they're going to put them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're never on top of each other. But if you do this in ICC, you won't be able to see shit on your screen. Because it's going to be like 60 bars. So just don't deselect this. Let them overlap. It's fine. You can also hide them when you're not in combat, but I don't want to do that. And then you go to plate buffs. And I only have it to my spells only, because if I'm DPSing and I DPS some like a mob like this, I don't want to see 50 buffs on it. I just want to see my living bomb, my pyro, my everything. See? I really don't want to see everything. Oh. That was close. Okay. You know, I put a living bomb on this guy. I just want to see my living bomb. I don't want to see anything else. I have an ignite there. I just want to see my ignite. I don't want to see 50 living bombs, 50 mages doing their shit, you know? That's what I mean. So only mine only. Go back to interface. Enable. This is in case the plate buffs doesn't know which spell was casted. But it should not happen. I still have it just in case, but it should not happen because it should detect all of the spells that we have in game. Show buffs mine only. Show debuffs mine only as well. I don't care about anyone else's judgments or anything else. Alright, this is okay. This is okay. This is spell description, so when you select a mob and you do a living bomb or something, you can also read what it does. Like this. Right? So you have it here, and you know what living bomb does. That's it. Alright. Then go back to interface. And then you have things like this. Who is it going to track? Player, NPCs. Add buffs above NPCs. Above players, sometimes it's useful, for example, because when a paladin gets mind control and he has wings up on Lady, for example, I can see that he has wings up, so I know it's dangerous, so I have to Nova him. But usually you're not going to see any buffs for players, because I don't want to have an interface where I have
User joined your
my
channel.
shit as well. You know what I mean? I just want to see their enemy buffs. Hey, Mystic, what's up?
How is the girly talk though?
It's pretty good, baby. What's up? I'm just trying to fix this. And plate buffs, default spells is the icon size, how big the icons are gonna be. The text size for the cooldown, as in they're going to show you how long you have until that buff expires. Like if I put my living bomb, you're going to see, for example, that it has a timer on it. You know? 1 second. Alright. See? It says 7, 6, 5, 4. This is the other one. It shows you how long it has until
User
it
left your
expires.
channel.
Okay. You can make it bigger or smaller. Stack text size, I have no idea what that is, but that's fine. This is going to show you they're going to start blinking when they're almost over. Let me show you what that means. I put living bomb. Come on, show me. Okay, so it has 7, 6, 5. Ah, shit. I lost them. Just give me a sec. I'm going to show you what blink does. In other words, it flashes. It flashes when it's about to be over. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. See, it blinks because it's almost over, and then it disappears. That's how it works. Okay. This is rows. How many rows you're going to have. This is where they're going to be. I want to start them at the bottom left like this. So at the bottom left here, and they're going to grow like this. Some people put them the other way around. I don't care. This is your choice, but I rather them go from left to right on the bottom. Max bars I put 2, but you don't really need it because you're only going to be tracking your stuff. How many icons can be shown per bar? Where they're going to grow. When you have, like, if you have a lot of debuffs on a target, it's going to be 1 row of debuffs here, 2nd row here, 3rd here if you enable everything. And this tells them where they're going to grow. So the 1st row is going to be complete, then it's going to be the 2nd, then it's going to be the 3rd, etc, etc. Then this is test mode. Let's see what happens with test mode. Does it show me? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Don't care that much. See? So that's how you use it. Basically, that's how it works. And of course you have profiles. Some people, for example, don't want to see some stuff. Like, I should not see Ignite on the target. I don't really care. Ignite is always going to be on the target as a fire mage. I don't need to see the icon there. I can exclude it. If you go to specific spells, for example, you can add custom spells. Like if you have power infusion on the target, you can say power infusion, add spells. It's here somewhere. Where is it? Power infusion. Boom. And you can see it on the target now. If you have player buffs, you're going to see this big thing on top of their health bars. If you turn player health bars on. Where the fuck is my player health bar? Hold on. Yeah, never mind. I don't see my own health bar, but if I turn on my health bar, I would see power infusion on top of it. If this guy had power infusion, I would also see it on top of him. That's what I mean. And these are the add-ons with tidy plates. For example, you go here and you go to neon tank, neon DPS, tanking color. For example, you can make it red, you know, you can select whatever color you want. Like for example, I can have it a dark red now. Boom. So when I'm tanking a mob, it's going to be a dark red. It's not going to be an orange for my tank spec. But for my DPS spec, it's always going to be orange because I want to know when I'm going to take aggro. So orange is a bright color. I can see it instantly. No? That's the deal. And that's how you customize it, Case. And if you have any other questions, I'll probably make a bigger video to explain things a bit slower, okay?